Hi guys, so much welcome again to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Pauline. Thank you for stopping by and thank you for clicking this video. Guys, you're so much welcome to today's video. Without further ado guys, let's go straight to the video. But if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please take a minute, do so, and I will be so thankful. My new subscribers and my retired subscribers, may God bless you. May God bless you all. Now guys, let's go straight to the video. This is part 2 of how I ended up being deported. So guys, what happened after now, I talked to a few friends and they told me that I started seeing the reasons, and I now began to understand why she was doing that. And what pissed me off the most until now, I decided that I was going to quit. This day came, we had exhibition, and now it was like a day before the exhibition start. You have to go check the stall, arrange everything, you put all the banners, then you will come back home until the following day, which is the starting day. Then you go to do the business. So that day I did not go. The driver and the tailors also had, they went, did the arrangements, and maybe something went wrong there, because maybe her stall was not done. Other stalls were done, because you know, inconveniences do happen. So I don't know why her stall was not yet ready. So she just left everything there and come back. But on her way home, she was arguing with someone on the phone, and I think it's maybe the manager or people, anyone to do with the exhibition, those people who were in charge. So she was arguing, and when she came, she was like, "Where's Pauline?" And she was told I was downstairs, of which when you hear a voice or when she comes and calls you Pauline, you couldn't stay like long because she will start shouting. So when I heard she was asking for me, I immediately went up. But on my way still up on the stairs, she asked again, and the words that she mentioned was so irritating. She was like, "Kelba." Kelba means dog in Arabic. So I felt so bad, and even my mood changed, my face expression changed, everything. I just felt so bad. So all along I've been working for you, I've been doing everything. A dog has been working for you. Honestly, I felt so bad. So at some point I wanted to understand that she was angry and someone has done something wrong to her, but I don't think even if you're angry, that is something that you should do to anyone else. So for me, I felt bad. I went to her and she asked me, "Why do you look like that?" I told her I'm okay, you know, because for me, I knew Kelba is an animal. I knew it was an animal, but I didn't know which animal was it. So I didn't want to ask until I was sure of what she called me. So she asked me, "Are you okay?" I told her, "Yes, I'm okay." "And why do you look like that?" Because I'm normally a smiley person. I'm always, you know, but she saw me and she saw a different person in me. So I told her I was okay, and she told me, "Okay, I don't want anything, just go." You can imagine, someone has called you, you are doing something, and when you go, that person says, "I don't want anything, you can go back." So right away I did not go back to do anything, but I went to one of her daughters. She was a friend of mine, and I asked her, "Kindly tell me what this word means." And she was like, "Okay, I don't know." I told her, "You know, it is your language and you must know. So if you tell me, I will tell you the reason why I am asking you for this name," because she didn't want to tell me. Then she told me, "Okay, Kelba is a dog." And I was like, "Okay, your mom called me a dog." Now this girl felt bad and she went to her mom and asked her mom, "Why did you call so and so a dog?" And she was like, I don't know, maybe she agreed, she accepted, or she did not accept, but immediately she called me. And she was like, "What did you tell Mariam?" That name, the girl was Mariam. "Why did you tell her that?" I was like, "Okay, I wanted to confirm, because that is what you called me." Because, you know, when she mentioned that name, she didn't say me, but I was on the staircase going up, and I heard what she called me. And first she was shocked because I had her, but she had no chance but to deny. She didn't accept what she called me. And I said, you called me that. I know you called me that. I was so sure that is an animal, but I didn't know which animal it was. And I said, instead of me confronting you, first I have to confirm which animal it was. Then she was like, are you the only person who can be called an animal in this house? And oh, blah blah blah. She was so hungry. And normally I don't talk too much, but I let it go. But at once that thing kept on entering me, and it did not go out of my heart, you know. I kept it, like I just want to release it, but it was so heavy for me to accept it. Like, I am a dog. Honestly, can a dog work? Can a dog do this? I have been working so hard, sacrificing everything for you, and yet you call me a dog. No, that is when I decided otherwise. So I again talked to a friend, and she gave me a Kenyan embassy number, because for me I was now done. Because as much as I was trying to do everything, as much as I was trying to put every effort, it was not bearing any fruit. No appreciation, no nothing, no payment, overworking. And to make it worse, she even put, like, we had camera in our room where we were sleeping, so even if you want to change your clothes, definitely the camera is watching you. If you had no privacy at all. So I went to her again and I asked her, when are you bringing in another colleague? And she said, you have to wait. Also, so and so, now my former colleague, so and so, waited for almost a year until you came, so you have to wait. And I knew that there was no guarantee that someone else was coming for me. Maybe we work together, or no one was coming to help me. And I knew that maybe a year or maybe very many months will last, or maybe months will pass without anyone to help me. So again, I stayed cool. I waited until again another day we are going for exhibition, and we had like 2 abaya. They were with the tailors, so I was supposed to pick them and take them to the exhibition. But when we arranging, remember, for exhibition, if it is lasting maybe for 1 week, only the abayas will stay there for 1 week, and then the closing day you have to take everything back home. So we have to take now abaya again to the exhibition. And when we were taking, remember, I am the only person who is in charge. I have to know how many bags have we taken, flowers, chairs, tables, how many, everything, it is on me. And remember guys, nothing has been done in the house. I have to go and come back. No matter how late we will come, I will still come and arrange everything. So I happened to forget these 2 abaya. And remember, they're just for exhibition, not even for customer, because even the exhibition is starting the next day, not the same day. But when we went and she asked me, did you bring the 2 abaya? I said I forgot. It was a big problem. And she shouted, she talked out whatever thing she wanted to say, and for me it was finish. I do not want to work again. The abayas, we are just taking there for display, not even for order, not for customer. I accept it is my mistake, I forgot to bring them. But we are starting tomorrow. I can as well bring tomorrow morning. No one is perfect. Anyone can forget, you know. So she talked, and I decided I am done. I am done. And remember guys, I still had my phone, so I went and talked to a few Kenyans as well, my friends, and one gave me the number for Ministry of Labor in Qatar and Kenyan Embassy, because for me, I just felt like now I am done working, and I didn't want to work any other place. I just wanted to go back home, maybe settle and decide on what I want to do again, because at that time I felt like first in the same house my colleague used to mistreat me, and now the lady was very nice, but after some time now she started changing. Now the real colors started coming out. So I knew now this, nothing could be done, like finish. So when we went back home, I went to her and I told her I want to quit. she was like, what are you talking about? I told her, yes, I want to quit and my decision is final. I am not backing up. Then she told me, are you sure you want to quit? I told her, yes, I have decided I want to quit. I don't want to work anymore for you. So she said, okay, I will not deny. If you want to quit, that is fine, but first you have to give me 3 months notice. So if you've told me now, you told me today, after 3 months, that is when I will release you. Again, you have to pay for your own ticket, and again, you have to pay back my money, because when you come here as a housemaid, there's that amount that they pay the agency. So she was claiming that I should pay her 10,000 dirhams to refund like the money that she paid the agency. So I told her, if you paid 10,000 dirhams, that is a year ago, because by then I was 1 year 4 months. Yes, if you paid 10,000, that was a year ago, and already I have stayed for 1 year 4 months. It's almost 1 year 5 months. So you have to deduct this and tell me the exact amount that I am supposed to pay. And for me, I was willing to pay as long as I just go, I just get out of that place. And again, I still talked to my friends again at night, and they tell me like, you're not supposed to pay anything, not even a real. You're not even supposed to pay, because first you finished 1 year there. She's the one who's supposed to pay you benefits, not her. It's not like the other way around. So then I decided, okay, already the month was over and I just wanted to quit, but she refused. She said, you should stay here. So I decided in my heart, inside me, I was like, okay, I will just wait for you to pay for me and I will find a way out of this place. So this day came, and she all of a sudden she just went and bring in another housemaid, and now she started being nice. I don't know, maybe she spoke to the kids and they started also being okay. Now they were like arranging everything nice, nothing was wrong, nothing was scattered. Then from that time I understood that they were doing it intentionally. So when she bring in the other colleague, she was nice. I stayed with her for 1 day, then I went. But before that happened, when she came, she still told me like, Pauline, do you want to go? Then I told her, yes, I still want to go. And that is when, guys, she went and took everything from the room, removed everything, because now she was searching for my phone, now the phone that I am using now, and she did not find it because I still had it. She didn't know where it was. And I knew that maybe someone has told her I am using her phone again. And I thought if she came the first day, she changed the SIM card, I have a new SIM card without anyone's contact, that means if she still gets this one, she will take it out. And that is when, guys, I decided now I will go. So she asked me, do you still want to go? I told her I'm still thinking about it, because I knew if I tell her like I am going, it will be another story. Maybe she will change her mind or start saying things that I did not do. So I told her I am still thinking about it, but inside me I knew that I am going. So when she finished destroying everything in the room, pretending that she was looking for the phone, now we had to take everything inside. And that is when I got the chance to arrange my bag, put everything into place, take my money, my documents, my ID, my Kenyan ID, everything that I had personal, I had to keep it safe. So the following day, guys, I was supposed to go and pick kids from the school. Normally, how we used to do it, every day during school hours, I had to go pick the kids and drop them back at home. So I was supposed to go, but now she was getting late and I still want to go. Why was I going? Like, okay, maybe you might be asking yourself, where was I going and how did I manage to go? Okay, as I told you, I didn't want to go, maybe we call them Kemboy. I didn't want to Kemboy. I didn't want to go and work anywhere else, but I just wanted to go back home. So because I had numbers for the Kenyan embassy and also for the Ministry of Labor, I knew where I will go. And also we had like police stations all over. So for me, I just wanted to go to a government office whereby I will be helped, whereby I will go first and write the statement so that later she will not change the story, you know. some people do change the stories so that you will look bad and she will look good. So we went to the school, of course. And remember, guys, because now my colleague, before she said I should not talk to people, also the Kenyans at school, it came to a point that she told me, Pauline, when you go to school, stay in the car, let the driver go and pick them. So that day I told the driver, next month I will be leaving, and now this is my only chance to say hello to my friends, to get in touch with them, you know, because next month I'll be going home. And they all knew like it was next month that I wanted to go, but they didn't know it was the same day. So the driver was okay, go, but don't take too long. So I went, but I did not enter the school, because you know, normally when people came to pick kids from school, like you'll find out the school parking is full. So if you're driving, you have to go around and look for parking. And also the girls couldn't go out without anyone, but one of them saw me, but when they saw me, I disappeared. So there was taxis around, carrier taxis. For those who know carrier taxis, they were just passing around, but every taxi that I could get is maybe coming to pick someone from school, or maybe it has a client. So I stopped one and I told him like I want to get a carrier, but remember now the SIM card that I have, no contact and no credit, no nothing, because she did the exchange. So I was given a certain number that I should call, but it doesn't require you to have airtime. And I managed, guys, to call one carrier taxi until it came. And I told that guy, I just want you to take me to the nearest police station, because guys, I didn't want to escape. I didn't want it to look like I was kimboing. I just wanted to do the right thing, and for me, if I will go back home, to go without any troubles. So the guy took me to police station, but if you could have seen me, how I was running, looking for a car, like it was like, I'm done. I don't want to go back to that place. I don't want to work again for her, but I just want to go. So this guy took me there. I still had money, because for the past few months I did not send all my money back home, so I had cash that I was so sure even if I don't get anyone to pay for the ticket, I can pay the ticket for myself, and everything was okay. So I went to the police station, guys. I went, and first thing what I did was to write a statement. I am so and so, I am a Kenyan, I have worked here for this period, and the reason why I have decided to come here is because I want to go back home, and my employer has refused me to go. She said I should pay this amount, and I should give her this period for her to bring in someone else, and she wants me to as well pay for my ticket. Then after writing the statement, I was shown somewhere to sit, and I went and relaxed there. Remember, guys, I have escaped from let me just like I escaped, because that is what I did. It was around what time was it? Around 1. And arriving at the police station at 1, they went for lunch. So the time when I was writing the statement and sitting there waiting for everything, it was about maybe at 3 or maybe 4. Now sitting there, another Kenyan is here, and our case was different, because also she was about to go home. Her contract is done, but it's like her madam didn't want her to go. And all of a sudden they just went pay for a ticket, and they come like, now I am working, I'm in the kitchen cooking, and someone tell you like, Pauline, stop everything you are doing, go back, you have a flight at 1. You're like, I'm working, why did you not tell me? So that was the case, and the girl decided to go to the police station and report that issue. So we met there, became friends, and we started talking. So around 5, I was called in by a lady officer, because you know here, if you are female, you have to be attended by a female, not a male. So she called me in, and she told me, now your case here, normally we do check case, we take statements, but your case, it's not supposed to be handled here. You're supposed to go to the DCI. About the DCI, guys, I didn't even know the location. I don't know where it is, and it is running late, guys. I don't know where to go. But After she told me that, she gave me the direction how I will go, where I can get a car that can take me there. So yeah, I went, and going outside, it was very cold, very cold, guys. It was so cold. Remember, I just came with my uniform, but I took my sport shoes with me. That helped me, like I couldn't manage to go with slippers. So it was so cold, and I have money and I don't know where I can buy it. And let me tell you guys, and this is what makes me proud to be an African, and I always feel good when I see my fellow African, because that day I saw a guy, I didn't know him, he doesn't know me, we've never met, but when he saw a black girl and he's black, he came over and said hi. I was like, hi, who are you? Because it's not normal like to see someone standing somewhere or someone walking with uniforms, because we normally wear uniforms. Like I didn't wear like my own clothes, I was in uniform, and it was like, why are you outside here? It's not so normal like for housemates or people who are working inside to be walking around. And I was like, this is what happened, and I am at this point, and I'm supposed to go to the DCI. This is the location, but first of all, even before I get a taxi, I feel so cold. Can you show me somewhere where I can buy a jacket? And he said yes. So he took me to this mall, and we went. I bought a jacket, and yeah. So he told me, are you okay? I was like, okay. I asked him, where can I get a taxi? So he was like, why do you want to go to a DCI? He was a Nigerian. He was like, no, my sister, no, don't go. Come. There's a lot of Kenyans. I see Kenyans somewhere. They're there every day. So come, I show you the Kenyans, you talk. But for me, I think my instincts were like, no, Pauline, go where you're supposed to go. Do not go to these Kenyans. Then he insisted. Of course, we went, but we did not find them because it was 6:30 and it was a bit dark. So at that time we went, we didn't see the Kenyans. And now I told him, no, just show me where I can get this taxi and I will go to the DCI. And again, guys, this is part 2, and let's meet on part 3 if you want to know how I went to the DCI, what happened. So thank you guys, thank you for watching. Stay tuned for next part, which is part 3. Thank you so much for joining me, and may God bless you all.